Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a collective reading and energy update for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. I am sending you all huge amounts of love and light energy as always. Today, as of when I am posting this reading, it is December 13th, so we are one day past the 12/12 portal, however, still very much in the window of those portal energies. Now, I did a reading video prior on the 12/12 portal, specifically for soul connections and how these portal energies may be impacting some of those specific connections that are coming through our collective. So if you do feel guided to it, you might be interested in exploring that reading as well. But I'm going to go ahead and leave things pretty open-ended to start off the reading, just to see what comes through here. So, whoa, okay, one card just completely flew out of the deck here, and this is the Blossoming Abundance card, but it's in the reverse position. So, this card says, take action to plant new seeds and nurture your garden with patience and clarity. This cycle will end, and you will, in time, enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I don't know who exactly I'm speaking to here, but I'm definitely getting energy from someone who might feel as though they've been in a little bit of a rut with something in their life. I'm hearing that phrase, this too shall pass. So someone might specifically need to hear that from their guides because of some difficult cycle they've been going through emotionally, mentally, personally, financially, however this is showing up for you. So I do want to see if I can channel any more messages specifically from this card. So what message of encouragement can I channel for this person? Okay, from the Star Seed Oracle, we get the card Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. And although I don't typically read from the guidebooks this frequently, I'm really feeling guided to this one as well. And the guidebook here says, you're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more of this wisdom is seated here. Wow, so this is coming together in a powerful way because I'm seeing that Blossoming Abundance card reversed may be somewhat of an illusory card, meaning you may feel as though on the surface from a 3D physical perspective, something in your life looks to be in a rut or appears to be kind of in a downward spiral. But what your guides want you to know is that you are doing so much more in the energetic realm than can be seen on the surface. That's what I see with this Star Keeper card. that so much, in fact, the vast majority of your quote unquote work is happening in the invisible realm, in the energetic realm, through the subconscious mind and those more subtle layers of your body, like the mental, emotional, and even the spiritual body. And so the work that you are doing in those unseen, invisible, and possibly even subconscious realms is extremely essential to uplifting the collective consciousness at this time. But you are being asked to release any semblance of self-judgment, especially when things on the surface may appear stagnant or in a rut, or when you may feel unusually tired without really knowing why, especially at this time when those energies you are working with and anchoring in may actually be more intense than usual. Now, the card to come out here from the Soul's Journey deck is Discipline, but it came out in the reverse position. So what I'm really getting from this card is a message of being softer with yourself, being gentler with yourself, and perhaps even allowing yourself to release some of your rigid systems that you may have placed on yourself in the past. Now, this can look very different from person to person, but this may be kind of pushing or forcing yourself to do a certain series of things to get a certain series of results. This is almost a card of really letting go, allowing yourself to be more intuitively guided and to be gentler and softer with yourself in the process. Because whoever I'm tuned into here, something very unique about your energy, and that sound was another card coming out here. Something very unique about your energy is that you are someone who is very deeply in touch with their own emotions. You may be a person who from a young age was referred to as overly emotional by the people around you. But this is because you are much more emotionally self-aware because you were meant to be, because your emotions are your guidance system and they are always guiding you perfectly through this life. It's just that many people, teachers, and even society itself may have tried to convince you to ignore or deny that perfect intuitive guidance, that emotional guidance within you that you are now relearning how to utilize in a conscious way. So I do see the worry card coming up here as well. So I'm curious why this card is on someone's energy. Is there something that someone here is worried about? Okay, so we have the crown chakra in the upright position, especially around this 12-12 portal. There is something highly spiritual taking place in your energy body. There is an intense crown chakra activation happening that may actually be, I'm hearing, downloading a new plan or new information into you at the cellular level, meaning that at the moment you might feel almost as though the energy is very heightened. You might feel unusually tired. I channeled in the last video that you may even be getting buzzing sensations or feeling a little unsettled or ungrounded by the intensity of the energy. And at this moment in time, you may not know exactly what to do with this energy or how to harness it because it's something that's meant to be downloaded into your being, something that's meant to be integrated. But once that integration has completed itself, which is a very automatic process, I'm hearing that something is going to come into focus in a very powerful way. Now, for some of you, this may be related to putting you on a timeline trajectory with some kind of union or reunion with a divine counterpart or with some kind of very high level soul connection. with the happy family card in the upright position. I also see this as very celebratory energy, but connected to your spirituality or your sense of spiritual connectedness, purpose, or mission. So it's almost like this card represents a really deep sense of community connection and fulfillment as a result of you showing up really authentically and living really in alignment with your true soul nature and your soul's purpose at this time. I'm also getting with the Temple Path card reversed that as we're beginning to reflect back on this year 2023, especially if you are listening to this reading around the end of 2023, although of course all of these readings are technically timeless, I'm hearing that one major thing that you are going to be realizing looking back on this calendar year is that certain things had to be removed from your life in order to allow you to realign or align yourself more fully with your soul's true path. And some of these things may have been very difficult to let go. You may have even questioned why they were removed from your life, whether it was a person, a relationship, a job, a location. You may not have understood why something about a person, connection, or situation just suddenly felt so off to you or felt as though it just couldn't move forward, but you bravely listened to that emotional, intuitive guidance regardless. And as a result of that, you've aligned with higher potentials and opportunities because you've released things in your life, possibly even people or connections that did not align with you in your true worth and value. With door to value reversed and the temple path reversed, I'm hearing anything trying to connect with you without fully acknowledging and connecting with you from that state of really seeing your true value and worth as a soul was actually weighing you down to lower vibrational timeline trajectories. And that is why so many of these things may have had to be removed from your life. Even if that process may have felt very painful, it was necessary for your overall healing and growth. This has been a massive year of individual deep healing and refragmenting of the soul, putting back together of the soul. That even came through in that Starseed Oracle message. The message that the more you retrieve and integrate those fragments of your soul, the more you are beneficial to the collective whole. And so what we're really seeing here is that although your path of healing may have looked highly individual this past year and may have happened on a deeply internal level, you are now also seeing the way in which your individual shifts are profoundly impacting the people who have the privilege of being connected to you and also the entire collective consciousness as a whole. I'm hearing when you heal yourself, you heal the whole because we are all connected. And that connectedness is becoming more evident through our own seemingly very individual path. It's a strange paradox that through periods of time where you've been intensely alone, you've also realized just how connected you truly are on a deeper level to everyone and everything. And I see that being a really powerful realization coming through for someone as they are reflecting on this closing chapter of the year. Now, I did not expect this reading to go in the direction of kind of giving us a sort of year review, but I really hope that that has been helpful or beneficial to someone listening. So I'm going to be reshuffling the energy oracle cards. And once again, I'm going to leave this very open. Feel free to send your own intentions to this reading by either thinking or speaking those intentions. You can also write them in the comments if you feel guided to do so. And I know someone just set a very powerful intention. We are all co-creators here. because I just pulled the card Caring Connection. So this is a very warm, affectionate energy coming through here, but also one that's very consistent and very manifested. I'm seeing red hair, so that could be relevant to someone listening. Now, I'm also getting something about the color yellow. Could be sun energy, sunlight energy. This could be the sun card, meaning a new beginning sort of energy, an awakening, divine masculine energy could be involved here as well. And now, of course, whenever I reference the divine masculine or divine feminine, keep in mind that these are energies within each of us. So we all have a balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies internally. We can also see these dynamics manifested in external people and situations. So always take those messages, how they connect, either internally, externally, or possibly not at all for your situation. At the end of the day, it's really your intuition that holds the perfect intuitive guidance for your life. Now, I will say this person coming through, which again could be a divine masculine for someone, this is someone who's very consistent in their physical actions towards you. I keep getting that very strongly. I'm getting the letters J, O, and N. Those could be in someone's first or last name here. This is someone who's feeling extremely exclusive to you, especially when it comes to their sacral chakra energy. And I'm hearing the word protective. So maybe this is someone very protective with their energy, meaning they are not allowing other people into their intimate space, their sacral energy, because they're feeling so exclusive towards you. I'm hearing set on you. And that is creating a kind of magnetism that you are feeling because you are sensing intuitively that this is someone very focused and very fixated upon you. Okay, so what else can I channel about this person who's very consistent, who is very exclusive in their sacral chakra? This is someone really wanting to make plans. I'm hearing to make solid plans with you. So they're thinking of ways to bring the two of you together, to see you again, I'm hearing to make it look effortless or accidental. So if you do live in the same area as this person, they may be wanting to just kind of be where you are and run into you naturally, but in a very planned way. So they want it to appear natural, but it's actually very planned. For others of them, if this person lives further away or you don't ever cross paths, this could be someone wanting to reach out to you, but again, wanting it to look very effortless. They seem to be careful about not wanting you to know how heavily they're putting thought into this, how much they are thinking ahead and really strategizing towards you. My guides are saying, this person has thought much more about the future of this connection and much further into the future than they've let on to you in the physical 3D world. I heard the name Travis for someone. This also could be the letter initials TRAVI or S. I'm also seeing a purple amethyst. I will say that this person appears to have had some kind of breakthrough realization that they consider to be realizing a truth about themselves or about this connection. And whatever this breakthrough mentally is, they haven't yet communicated it in the physical world. They've been very silent about it, but I almost feel it kind of weighing on them, like something they want to share or something that they want to say. So with that being said, or with that thing that's been unsaid, we're going to channel a little more into that energy. So what is this mental breakthrough this person is having? Whoa, okay. You bring them into balance. With the Magician and the Mirror upright, this person really recognizes you as a powerful force in their life that positively counterbalances their energy. They see you as, in spiritual terms, we would call this a counterpart, like their perfect match, someone who perfectly matches and balances their energy, although they might not use that word counterpart. This person is mainly recognizing you because they feel such a sense of deep calm around you, in your energy, in your presence. And I'm hearing it lingers. So whenever the two of you speak or interact, that feeling of calm actually lingers with this person and carries them through the day and helps them to feel more stabilized as a byproduct within themselves. Now, this is something they're struggling to communicate because it sounds really strange, and they don't want it to come off as though they are dependent on you or dependent on the way that your energy makes them feel, but they have become very addicted to the effects of it. Now, of course, not necessarily in a negative sense. It's like they just can't get enough of the way that being around you seems to naturally calm and stabilize them. I also see something that may not have been fully communicated from this person, as I'm hearing how much they admire you and how ready they are. So this is someone who feels very certain about something when it comes to you, certain either about how they want this to progress, how they feel about you. They may be not necessarily open with how certain they're feeling because I'm hearing they don't want to scare you off. They don't want to come off as too intense or too much too soon. Now, I'm also feeling guided to say, these readings are reading energy at a quantum level. So in the quantum, past, present, and future don't exist as we understand them in a linear fashion. So this could actually be speaking to someone from your past, someone you met recently, or someone coming in futuristically. Now, with man holding a heart, again, I see this as this person being ready, feeling very open-hearted towards you. I'm hearing they keep you on their heart. I almost see a necklace that sits on the heart space, and metaphorically, it's like this person keeping you on their heart space and maintaining that consistent, fixated energy upon you. Now, we do have the 3 of coins upright. So I also see this being someone who is very determined and committed towards being in this for the long term. However, the words just getting started keep coming out. Like they feel as though they're just getting started at something, whether that's their work, their finances, their life, their stability, or this connection. And that feeling of just getting started both excites them. They're in this really inspired space to be bettering themselves, to be transforming their life. But it's also a little bit intimidating to them because they don't really feel like they're yet where they need or want to be. They just know that their heart is really open towards you. There is a lot of heart chakra energy flowing from this person, and my guides are saying that you're probably feeling this either physically in your body or emotionally, or as a kind of magnetic pulling towards this person, because heart chakra energy is really powerful. And especially when it's a very pure, unblocked heart chakra energy. And that's what this person is feeling towards you. It's a very uninhibited flow of love energy that's pushing the two of you into this potential new chapter or new beginning with the sun in the upright position. So, wow, I am going to be reshuffling the cards here. I have to say that for whatever group I'm channeling here, I really love the energy around this connection. It's very safe, very comfortable, very consistent. So if you haven't yet experienced that energy, this could be someone coming in futuristically, someone that you've sensed. For others of you, this could be the transformed version of someone from your past or someone you've met recently. So regardless, if that portion of the reading is connecting, I will be continuing more in depth with those messages in our extended reading, which of course is available through our Patreon Soul Tribe. I channel those extended readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the link to access the extended reading and get more information about how this person is thinking and feeling for you, as well as any other messages they might want to deliver, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Okay, so I'm going to be reshuffling the cards, and I just want to open up the reading and ask if there are any more messages coming through from your guides. So first we have adjacent possibilities reversed, the energy of a timeline really solidifying itself. And I'm hearing that you might feel this as a ramping up of inspiration or motivation towards some kind of goal, dream, or endeavor as we begin turning towards the new year of 2024. Now, another message coming through is that if you are feeling this surge of energy, motivation, inspiration, and you do start taking those steps towards some kind of inspired goal, dream, or plan, it may be beneficial to be a bit closed off with your throat chakra energy when it comes to the people around you, or to be very selective as to who you share your goals, dreams, and plans with. I'm hearing to make sure whoever you share your dreams with has an open heart chakra center. And this is something that you are very intuitive about. So you will be able to sense, if you listen to your intuition, whether someone's heart chakra is really opened or a bit closed off. And if someone's heart is closed, know that they won't be able to receive the excitement that you are feeling about your goals, dreams, and plans, simply because it's almost like that heart wall bounces off those goals and dreams. It bounces off that energy because they can't receive that excitement into their heart for themselves, for their own life, for their own goals. So that is why I'm getting this message of being selective about who you share your plans with, especially entering into the new year, and allowing them to speak for themselves through the momentum that they are building and through the inspired actions that you may be taking. Now, with the Patience card in the upright position, I feel things in your life unfolding in this gradual new direction. There is this highly spiritually charged energy around you at this time that's also a bit mysterious and mystical in nature. It almost feels as though, again, it's like this powerful activation is taking place and you're feeling the heightened energy as a result of that, but you may not know exactly how that energy is going to be constructive or how it's going to be channeled. But I'm hearing to trust the unfolding, to trust the integration process, and above all else, to trust yourself, because your intuitive guidance has gotten you this far. And you have that perfect guidance within you that will always deliver to you the next step through that present moment intuitive sensing that you have become so adept at reading and interpreting. Now, what else can I channel about what anyone listening here needs to know about this new year? There's a really beautiful energy coming through with the new year for you. Again, I didn't expect this to be a reading talking about the new year. I know we're still a few weeks away. I got the name Hannah for someone, but with the Sun card upright, once again, this card has come out twice. It really speaks to this light, almost like a breath of fresh air energy coming in for you with 2024. I'm hearing that you are really beginning to fully embody your role as a spiritual leader on the planet at this time. Now, of course, this is going to look very different for different individuals. This could be leading when it comes to your family and a healing taking place there. This could be leading in the workplace, in your personal endeavors, in your hobbies, passions, or simply just leading through the example of your light, your love, and your wide open heart. And that is really the most powerful form of leadership that you are embodying. It is that really truly heart-centered leadership that is shifting the collective onto a higher timeline trajectory. Now, with the Caring Connections card upright, I'm seeing that especially as we solidify into this 2024 energy, you are going to realize that at this point, anything that is connecting with you from less than a truly warm, supportive, affectionate, consistent kind of space is not even going to be able to access you or connect with you in any form of a consistent way whatsoever, because quite literally you have maintained this higher vibration for so long and so consistently. It's set you on this very high vibrational timeline trajectory that does not allow anyone or anything to consistently connect with you that is not truly coming from a place of pure love and heart openness. And I do hear many people do tend to be given opportunities to connect with you if they are willing to learn to open their hearts. But not everyone is up to the task. You do carry a uniquely high vibration, and therefore you require that same degree of energetic output from other people. So with all of this being said, since we are turning towards the new year, in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more messages from either your spirit guides or higher self, whatever divine forces you personally connect with regarding anything else you might need to know about the shift into this coming year. I will also be channeling into your aura, so we will be diving into any other potential people, energies, or things that may be connected to your aura, and of course, any other messages that want to come through there as well. So the link to that extended Patreon reading is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. But for now, I'm going to close this reading with one final Rumi Oracle card. And the card we pulled today is Al-Azza, Star of Venus. And this card says, I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you. My beautiful one, born of pure radiance, you have love in your heart and a passion for play that cannot be dulled by bleakness, boredom, or fear. Your soul is sensual and dances with life with utter abandonment and devotion. Though the ways of this world seem strange to you at times, you eventually declare it to be nothing but strange beauty and expand your heart, resisting nothing to allow all to be bathed in the radiance of your being. You are here to share the light of another world, a blessed world of consciousness pure and divinity so absolute that it transcends duality and instead brings all into oneness of the greatest love. Wow, so that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. Thank you so much again for all of you tuned into the reading today. If you do feel guided to join me in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, the link to do so is underneath the video. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you resonate with the energy here. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. I am sending you so much love today. Have a beautiful remainder of your day and week, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading video.